talk about packaging or packing things up and labeling them and how you suggest that.
You know, just from an organizing standpoint, whether it's moving or whatever, you should never label anything miscellaneous, because miscellaneous doesn't tell you anything other than the fact it could be anything in there. So if you're going to put a label on there, you need to be as descriptive as possible. And when it comes for moving boxes, we have a system that we recommend for our clients to use, or if we're doing the packing for them, it's a system we use. What's really important, if you've hired someone or your friends are moving, who's ever moving and picking up that box, it's important that it's easy for them to identify where you want that item going to. So we recommend that you, instead of writing on the box for one thing, because oftentimes we have boxes that have either black imprint already on it, or we're reusing boxes that have said, it may say kitchen on one side, bath on the other, kids room on the other. It's kind of scratched out, maybe not. It's really confusing for who's ever moving that. And it's more likely to get in the wrong room just because it's difficult to see exactly where it's supposed to go. So we always say, take it can be just scrap piece of paper. It can be whatever you want, about index card size, a small index card size, and write the room name in, we usually use red marker, and then write your contents in black. Because the person who's moving that box, they don't care what's in it. They just need to know where it's supposed to go. And so for efficiency, and whether if you're paying someone to move you, obviously the quicker we are to move you, the less cost for you. Or if your friends are doing it, they also don't want to have to move it 3 times because they thought it said basement, they put it down the basement. Well, really it's kitchen, but that was on the other side of the box. So it makes it quicker and easier for that. And when you pack up, the best thing you can do from a packing standpoint, that's where you can get organized on the front end. So I always say, if you want to organize your home, if you're moving, it's so easy because you can do it on the front end. So when you're packing and grouping things together based on where they're going to go in your new home. Because from an organizing standpoint, you want to keep your like and similar things always together, because you're always going to be able to find what you need when you need it when like and similar together, because you only have one place to go, one, maybe 2 places to go, instead of saying it can be anywhere. So you've got your like and similar things together, you pack them up. So if we have a linen closet at our new home, we're going to make sure when we're packing up, everything that should go in the linen closet is going to be a box marked linen. We may have a couple boxes marked linen, but they're going to go to the linen closet. So when they're being moved, it's going to say in red, linen closet, and that's where the box is going to be dropped. If things are going into the coat closet, we're going to mark that coat closet, and everything that's going to be stored and kept in the coat closet at the new home is going to be marked that from a packing standpoint on the boxes at that point. Also encourage not to mix a lot of different rooms into one box. So the best way to do that is, if you are using large boxes and maybe you don't fill the whole box, to create a barrier of some kind. We usually recommend using your packing paper or something in between, so that you know the stuff on the bottom might be going to the bathroom, but the stuff on top is going into the laundry room. And then you would mark that in your description that the bottom is bathroom, top is laundry room. And where I want to send this box to would be the laundry room, because that's going to be the top layer. So you'd send the box to the laundry room, and where you'd identify where it's to go. And then who's unpacking it would get halfway down and then realize that we usually put a note too that says bottom is bathroom. And then when you hit there, then you know, oh, now I need to move the box to the bathroom to finish. The other thing that's important is you always want to make sure when you're packing that you fill the items wall to wall, floor to ceiling in the box completely tight, because the only reason that things will break in transit is if they can shift around inside. So if you leave space, so maybe it doesn't fill it up in their space, you want to figure out how to put something else in there so it's tight, or maybe you put a lot of packing paper, something bubble wrap, something, because you do want to fill that. The other benefit to packing it that way is when things are stacked on a truck, you can stack on top of each other. If it's not filled and one of those is not filled all the way, it's going to crunch. Exactly. And then you've got things potential tipping over and falling. That's where damages are going to happen from a packing standpoint. So you want to make sure it's packed tight and it's labeled correctly.
And so those are, I've never thought about the halfway through, and that would help me a lot. I didn't need miscellaneous then, because that was, I had 3 different rooms that stuff had to go to, so that would
you could just divide them. Be
That makes a lot of
organized and
sense.
divide them exactly, and then you know exactly what's in there. Yeah.